Hello, everybody, and welcome to Zemmer's Opportunity Night for the 2021 school year. Actually, it's a preview for next year and down the road. This year, Opportunity Night looks a little different, obviously, due to COVID-19 restrictions. Instead of having everybody join together at the high school and have a question and answer, unfortunately, this year we are doing videos to communicate the information that we normally would have in the in-person Opportunity Night. We will have a date coming a couple weeks after this video for question and answer. So keep an eye out for when that date is. And at that point, if you have questions about anything that was presented tonight or anything else, you can ask us in those Zoom sessions. So what is Opportunity Night? Well, Opportunity Night is something we started a few years ago to share all the many opportunities that students have available to them here in Lapeer. And school's changed a lot since I was in high school, and many of you as well as parents. In that it's no longer just you go to school and take your classes and you graduate and then you decide what you're going to do at that point. So there's many different opportunities now that exist that didn't exist 25 years ago. Things like early college, ed tech, earning college credits for free now while students are in high school. And those things didn't exist before. So to help communicate what those opportunities are, we have an opportunity night to have a chance to talk about them and hopefully clear up any confusion you may have. Now, there are other videos that are available, and most of them are going to be over at the high school. For instance, the ed tech video or the early college enrollment and the AP class video and things like that. But it is important that we do have a Zemmer portion as well as a Roland Warner portion, because the choices students are making now are going to impact them down the road in the classes that they're taking when they get into high school. And so it's really important that students and parents kind of know what's coming down the road. And these nights like this opportunity night, help plan and prepare, and just also just to have an awareness of what's coming. So that's the goal of an opportunity night and what we're trying to do. It's not really, we don't really get into the specifics as far as bus schedules, the daily schedule, what time students can be dropped off, and that will come later in the year. Hopefully we can get together face to face for a meeting for that. If we can't, we'll have another video session and question and answers similar to this that will help prepare you for what's coming up. This is more of a big picture down the road, and just to kind of get an idea of the things that are going to be available to students as they move forward in their academic career. So I am Jeff Stanton. I'm the principal here at Zemmer. I've been in the district 8 or 9 years now. I was a principal at Murphy Elementary in Metamora for 3 years. And then after that, I was the principal at Roland Warner for 3 years. So I have a lot of experience coming all the way down from kindergarten up through the secondary level. Mr. Hamilton is the associate principal. He'll be on this video a little bit later to talk about athletics and those opportunities that exist with athletics and clubs. Mr. Chittle, you will not see tonight, but he's our Dean of Students. Mrs. Spiz and Mrs. Van Ottingham are our counselors, and they will have, you will see them in this video, and they will get more in depth about the class, course pathways, and graduation requirements. I do one real basic thing currently for the 2021 school year, and this will remain the same for next year. But just some basic information about the school day. So students do take 6 classes each semester for a total of 12 classes each year. Their core classes, which anytime I say core classes, what I mean is English, math, social studies, and world language, and science. Those are 2 semesters. So those are year-long classes. So when you hear the term core classes, that's what we're referring to, is those main core content area classes, not the electives. And for these core classes, students do need to pass both semesters in order to meet their state requirement for graduation. The counselors, a little bit later in this video, will talk a little bit more about requirements for graduation and what that looks like. So our school day, a little bit earlier than it was at Roland Warner for those parents that are coming in from Roland Warner, which is a nice change for most people, not to have to get out of school so late. I know it's nice for the students. But like I said, we will have a question and answer session because you're going to be getting some information tonight, and it would be very understandable if you had questions about that. And we will have that follow-up question and answer here in a couple weeks so that you have that opportunity to do that. So we're really, for those of you that are current Zemmer students and parents that are attending this, it's nice to have you here, but also to welcome our Roland Warner families as you move on through your academic career. And hopefully we are able to, through this opportunity tonight, really lay out what the academic plan and what opportunities are available to you as you move forward. So thanks again for being here and checking out this video. If you have any questions between now and the opportunity night Zoom, feel free to contact the school and the counselors, and we'll do our best to answer them. So thank you.
Let's talk about the graduation requirements for Michigan Merit Curriculum. Students are required to have a total of 4 years of English. Students will also take a total of 4 years of math, including Algebra 1, Geometry, and Algebra 2. Students also need to have a math-related class during their senior year. A total of 3 years of social studies is required, including world history, civics and economics, and U.S. history. 3 years of science are required, including biology, chemistry, and physics. All students are required to take 1 semester of PE and 1 semester of health. 1 year of visual and performing arts are required. Students also need to take 2 years of world language in the same world language. An online computer requirement will be completed during senior year English. Over a 4-year span, there are 48 opportunities for credit earning, and a total of 45 credits will be needed to graduate. Credits will be awarded to students who earn 60% or better. 12 credits per year will be awarded for each passing class, and some students may start their high school transcript during their 8th grade year. Again, PE and health are required for the freshman schedule. And lastly, there are lots of academic opportunities in Lapeer. We have numerous AP courses. We have college on campus and dual enrollment, traditional dual enrollment programs. We also have the early college program, which is a program that spans a 5-year period where students extend their time in high school. Students can apply for this program during the fall of their sophomore year, and there are lots of opportunities for college credit to be earned. We have the Lapeer virtual program and the EdTech Center program. We have numerous STEM program options. We have summer school, which is used not only for remediation, but for advancement as well. We have testing out opportunities every fall and every spring, where students can take a test to earn credit. And lastly, we have the after-school campus program, which runs every fall and spring for additional credit earning opportunities.
Next, we will be going over the sequencing of courses through graduation. As you will see, students have several opportunities for advancement in many subject areas. For English, students can participate in springboard classes and advanced placement classes. Springboard classes may require summer work, which is provided to students before they leave for the summer and is collected upon their return. Lapeer students will be scheduled in English courses based on their previous courses and their grades. The math progression details the order of courses that students may take. Students who wish to move into higher levels only do so after they have demonstrated proficiency. This can be achieved by taking a course for credit in summer school, after-school campus, or by testing out, which we will talk about more at a later slide. Lapeer students will be scheduled for their courses in math based on previous courses and their grades. Some science electives include Project Lead the Way, or PLTW courses, and are offered in the medical and engineering track. These courses are not in lieu of the required biology, chemistry, and physics, but are in addition to them, as they are electives at the Zemmer level. Lapeer students have the opportunity to earn credit through advanced placement courses. If they exhaust all of the curriculum in a subject area, they may enroll in dual enrollment courses and can earn college credit. 8th grade students take Social Studies 8, and 9th grade students take World History or AP World History. The advanced placement courses create a collegiate-style academic environment for which colleges may grant credit for. The pace of instruction and expectations for homework are demanding, and students must accept these challenges if they wish to receive above-average grades in these courses. Students successfully passing the optional exam in the spring will earn college credit. A signed contract is required for all AP courses, in addition to summer work. Students who request AP courses and then want to drop them must follow the advanced placement withdrawal process. Testing out. Students wishing to earn credit outside of the traditional classroom may do so by opting to test out. Forms are available in the counseling office for the winter and spring test out sessions and must be completed and returned by the noted deadline. Students will be informed at that time specifically what content they will be tested on and will be provided with a matching syllabus. Test out scores of 78% or higher will earn a student credit and a pass grade, which is not included in the computation of grade point average. Success is about balance. Balancing all aspects of life can be a challenge at any age. Identifying how time will be managed before making commitments may help students decide which paths are best for them. Knowing at what point of the year their obligations may be lighter or heavier may help determine when to add an additional activity or when not to. Setting those expectations early may lead to greater success.
I'm Zach Hamilton, Assistant Principal Athletic Director at Zemmer, here to tell you a little bit about the extracurricular activities and athletics that your child will have access to when they're in school here. You see on the screen is a list of clubs and activities that our 8th and 9th graders have access to. 8th grade activities include things like quiz bowl, robotics, archery is a very popular one, student council, several different things that they can become involved in outside of the academics. 9th graders have access to all clubs ran by the high school, and you can see all those on the screen as well. As far as athletics, we have a number of different sports that we offer our athletics. You see 8th grade at the top there for fall, winter, and spring. In the fall, we have access to sideline cheer, cross country, girls basketball, football. Winter, we have volleyball and wrestling, as well as boys basketball and competitive cheer. In the spring, we have baseball, softball, and track. And then for 9th grade, we have all athletics offered by the MHSAA here at Lapeer Community Schools. So a lot of different opportunities between clubs and athletics for students to get involved. Athletic eligibility: in order to try out for a sport, students need to have a bracelet that shows that they've completed the clearance process. In order to get that, they need to have a completed physical dated after April 15th from the previous year. They need an emergency card filled out, and they also need to sign the athletic code of conduct. On top of all that, they need to maintain good grades. Our eligibility policy is that students need to be passing 5 out of 6 classes, and have a GPA above 2.0. One thing to point out is that goes back to the previous year. For 7th graders that are entering the 8th grade, they need to have passed all classes the semester before during their 7th grade year in order to try out for a fall sport as an 8th grader. So make sure that students are aware of that and doing their best in their classes. We also have the athletic code of conduct, which is important because we expect good behavior out of our athletes. We expect our athletes to be leaders on the field, but also in the classroom as well. So if students are getting in trouble and getting suspended from school, that's going to affect their playing time and ability to try out for sports as well. The last piece of our presentation here is about communication. We have a lot of different avenues for you to get information about whatever you need regarding Zemmer, not just athletics, but in general. We have a Zemmer campus website. You can get to that from right from the LCS website. We also have a school newsletter that Dr. Stanton and myself put out at the beginning of every single month that goes through all the information that you need. There's also staff emails. Whenever you have a question, you can email whoever you need to using the example there. You see Dr. Stanton, jstanton@lapierreschools.org. Mine would be zhamilton@lapierreschools.org, and all the teachers have addresses that follow that same reference as well. We have the Power School Parent Portal. This is very important for parents to be able to keep up on grades and to know in real time what their students' grades are. We have a Facebook page for Zemmer 89 Campus Facebook. So you can follow us with lots of information being put out there. And for athletics, we usually have everything on Facebook and the newsletter as well. But LapierLightning.com is also going to have all up-to-date athletic information, including schedules and things of that nature. So thank you for watching our presentation. Have a great day.